Family scam did you expose that destroyed everything? My parents required each child to be assigned a different chronic illness to fake starting at age 8 so they could collect disability benefits and donations from churches across the state. I was the third of 5 kids. My older brother Caleb had been faking seizures since he was 8. My sister Ruthie pretended to be blind. When I turned 8, my parents sat me down in our living room with a medical book. My mother Diane wore her church dress. My father Gerald sat beside her with his fake pastor certificate hanging behind him. They told me I'd been chosen for something special, a pain condition and being tired all the time. Said those were perfect because no one could prove I was lying. They made me memorize symptoms, practice limping, learn to cry on command. Gerald would grab my arm and twist until I cried real tears, then teach me to copy that face. Diane timed how long I could hold the expression. We traveled to different churches every Sunday, never the same one twice in 6 months. Gerald would preach about faith healing while Diane cried about her sick children. I had to limp to the altar, collapse at the right moment, let strangers pray over me while pinching myself to make tears. The money poured in, thousands every month, cash in envelopes, checks to our medical fund, gift cards, sometimes cars. Gerald kept exact records in a locked filing cabinet. Diane bought us nice clothes for church, but Goodwill rags for everywhere else. Said we needed to look desperate. My little brother Marcus got assigned autism when he turned 8. They made him wear headphones everywhere, taught him to rock and flap his hands, never look at people. My baby sister Luna was only 6, but Diane was already planning seizures for her. Said those got the most money. School was part of the act. I missed 100 days every year for flare-ups. Teachers stopped expecting homework. Friends stopped inviting me places. I was the sick girl who might collapse, but watching my siblings broke me. Caleb started having real panic attacks from faking seizures. Ruthie wore sunglasses so long she got headaches in normal light. Marcus forgot how to act normal. He became what they taught him. I kept a journal under my mattress, wrote down every church, every donation, every coaching session, every time Gerald hit us for breaking character. Every night Diane locked us in our rooms to practice being disabled. The breaking point came at a mega church in Dallas, 5,000 people watching. We were special guests, the miracle family surviving through faith. Gerald had us lined up on stage like a freak show. He introduced each kid with their fake illness. Caleb fell and shook. Ruthie stared at nothing. Marcus rocked and hummed. Then he called my name, my cue to limp forward and collapse, but I walked straight to the microphone. Normal steps, no limp. Gerald's face went white. Diane started moving toward me. I'm not sick. None of us are sick. My parents are thieves. They've stolen over $500,000 from churches by making us fake disabilities. 5,000 people stopped breathing, then whispers, then shouts. Gerald grabbed for the microphone, but I dodged. I pulled out my journal and held it up. I have proof. Everything's in here. Security rushed the stage, but so did reporters covering the event. I shoved my journal at a woman with a news camera. Gerald and Diane tried to drag us away, but cameras were everywhere. The damage was done. They threw us in the van and drove. Just drove for hours. Gerald screamed about betrayal. Diane called me Satan, but I'd already mailed copies to newspapers, to the FBI, to every church on our list. For 2 weeks, they kept us moving. Different motels every night. They made my siblings take turns watching me, saying I'd ruined their lives, that I'd killed them all. Diane filed papers saying I was crazy. Gerald called churches warning them about his delusional daughter. Some churches believed them. Started calling reporters saying I was the sick one, making it all up for attention. Gerald hired a lawyer, sued reporters for lying, said I had a mental condition that made me lie. The younger kids turned on me. Marcus wouldn't stop his fake rocking, said it was my fault if he stopped now. Ruthie kept her sunglasses on, said I'd destroyed everything. Even little Luna asked why I hated our family. Almost worked. Some news stations pulled the story. Churches started defending my parents. Letters poured in calling me evil. But I'd hidden one thing Gerald didn't know about. Videos on my phone, him coaching Marcus, Diane teaching Luna to shake, uploaded to a cloud account they couldn't touch. When those hit the internet, everything flipped. Police found us in Arkansas. All 5 kids removed. Gerald and Diane arrested. The investigation found 47 churches across 6 states, over $500,000 stolen. But my siblings were already gone. Not physically, mentally. They'd been their illnesses so long they couldn't stop. Foster care split us up. Caleb still has seizures, real ones now. Ruthie won't take off sunglasses. Marcus lives in a group home, actually disabled by years of acting. Luna just rocks in her foster home, practicing for parents who aren't coming back. They all hate me. Everyone. Their foster families send letters saying I destroyed 4 innocent kids, that I should have let it continue. That stealing church money was better than stealing their minds. Maybe they're right. I work at a grocery store now, live alone. When I see families at church, I walk the other way. Some recognize me, most don't. I'm nobody special. Just the girl who destroyed her family to save strangers. My siblings are broken. My parents are in prison. The church has got some money back. And I scan groceries wondering if Marcus still rocks himself to sleep.